Fit in 10 Nation is day 25 of the Fit in 10 Challenge, and today was the last day of scans. I'm still missing a bunch of you, maybe about 6. I've reached out to you via email, and I know there's a few of you I'm going to see tomorrow. If you haven't got in touch with me, check your email because I reached out to you. Book your scan with me ASAP, okay? Overall, the scans are done. Overall the scans went really, really well. There was only a few of you that exceeded your mini goal. I think about 3 of you, and then there's a few of you that met it. But listen, it's really, really hard to do in the first 3 weeks because you're just getting used to things, and typically people take about a week just to even kind of get in any kind of rhythm of the challenge. But there are a few people that just, dove in and just go right for it. So, listen, you will get better as time goes on. All right, it always goes this way. All right, you can expect to make much better gains in the next, or losses, depending how you want to look at it, over the next 4 weeks, okay? What else did I want to say here? The workout last night, the workouts are getting better. You guys are learning how to do the movements better. You're learning how to really hone in on that full range of motion that we want, that control, because this is all really important, and the intensity. This is important for making, you have to understand that if you go in the gym and you work out, and you're doing movements, say overall 50% quality versus somebody else who's doing it overall 80 or 90% quality, that's going to make a huge difference on your results. Like, not a little bit of difference, it's going to make a huge difference. Okay? So really, really encourage you guys to come out and partake. Either become a member of our gym and do the classes, or at least come to the Fit in 10 classes, okay, that I'm teaching. That this is part of the program, and it's offered no extra charge. Come to these workshops, which, by the way, I advertise 5 workshops, right? 5. I'm going to give 20. I'm going to keep going, 2 per week, all the way through. Okay, out of the goodness of my heart. Okay, I want to see you guys do really, really well. But yes, I want to just emphasize this again. The way that you execute the movements is going to make a massive difference. Not a little bit of difference, a massive difference. Okay? It's going to make a massive difference. So I'm going to really encourage you to come out. We want to really, really tax the body in these workouts, okay, properly. All right? Okay, I've said enough about that. All right, questions here. I answered about the lemon and the lime yesterday on the video. This person's asking, this is regarding my apple cider vinegar, lime juice, and salt in the morning. This person is doing the same thing. Kudos to you. Can I add glutamine to the ACV drink? Apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I don't see why not, but I never do. I actually separate them. And so you made me actually think about that, why I was doing that, and I couldn't come up with a good reason. I kind of thought to myself, well, I didn't really want to put it with, a bunch of acidic juices, because maybe that. But I'm thinking it's glutamine, it's protein, so it's not going to should make any difference whatsoever. So I actually separate them, but I don't think it really makes a difference. All right, so you can add your glutamine into that. All right. Okay, this person wrote to me and said they've only done 1 resistance workout this past week. They did 3 cardiovascular workouts, so they're missing 2 resistance-based workouts, yet they wrote, what's something you can improve on for the following week? Take vitamins daily. Okay, well, that's great, okay, but how about adding in more workouts? You're going to get far more results from the workouts than simply adding in a multivitamin, okay? All right, so I'm going to add this in for you, okay? Get in 3 resistance workouts every week, okay? Not 1. All right. I still find that I'm not eating enough in the morning, and so I'm doing catch up in the afternoon and evening. I need to come up with a bit of a bigger breakfast plan. Do the oatmeal that I do in the morning, because listen, you can get a lot of calories in this. So, well, specifically, you can get a lot of protein and carbohydrates, and you're not really going to feel that volume of food if you do the following. Okay, do dry oatmeal, like a cup of dry oatmeal. There's, 50 grams of carbs right there. Add some egg and egg white to that. Okay, so let's say maybe 3 whole eggs and maybe half a cup to a cup of egg whites, depending on the person and how much protein they're having. Mix that up, put it in the microwave for about 4 to 6 minutes, depending on the amounts and the strength of your microwave. Take it out, mash it up, so it's cooked thoroughly throughout, and then add a little bit of fruit to it. And seriously, add a little bit of sweetener like stevia, or you can add a little bit of artificial sweetener. Mix it up and give that a shot. You get a lot of protein, a lot of carbohydrates, and even fat there. You can make that meal and it'll be 600, 700, 800 calories, and you won't really notice it, and it tastes really good. It's sweet. It tastes like whatever, depending on what you put. If you put banana in there, it's like a banana muffin. You put berries in there, it's like a berry muffin. I like cinnamon and Granny Smith apple in it. Okay, it's really good. Try that for your breakfast, you guys. You have to have protein every meal. Okay, well, you don't have to have protein every meal, but I'm going to highly encourage you to. It's going to be better for your fat loss. Okay. Also, your body can't store protein. Your body can store fat, as we well know, and your body can store carbohydrates, but it cannot store protein. So if you go long periods without protein, you don't have any amino acids in the bloodstream. And if you don't have any amino acids in the bloodstream, that's going to affect your recovery. Okay? At least to some degree it will. All right? So, regular amounts of protein in your diet is going to be helpful to you, okay? And helpful to your metabolism, and helpful to the thermic effect of food, and helpful to slowing down the release of carbohydrates in the bloodstream, and helpful for managing your blood sugar levels, and also helping you with satiety, all right? And also helping you balance your foods. And I can keep going here, all right? So just remember this, add protein to every meal, all right? I don't say these things for no reason. I'm really enjoying being pushed by the program. Awesome. Great to hear. Okay, 7 minutes in. Let me talk about this. Protein powder. How do you judge a good protein powder? Well, hopefully you're buying this one because it's CGMP certified made, and it's also in a site licensed factory, which means it's pharmaceutical. Okay, it has to follow the guidelines. This brand follows guidelines of pharmaceutical lines. Okay, it's pharmaceutical, and that's important because they have very strict standards in terms of what goes in. All right. So biggest thing that I want you to look at on this, well, there's 2 things. One, okay, just in case for those of you who are looking at different protein powder, look at the serving size. This serving size is 35 grams. That's the total serving size. Look at the amount of protein in there. 30. So this is pretty good. This is 86% pure. Okay, 80% and above is pretty good. Okay, look for 80% and above. Also, ingredients, you don't want a long ingredient list. In here, there's basically 8 or 9 ingredients. Okay, that's not bad. Do not get a protein that's got 30 ingredients. All right. What else did I want to say about this? There are some protein powders out there that are not very protein dense, like the Vega. I like that just because I purposely buy that one because, well, obviously I purposely buy it, but I use it as a protein source, but it's got lots of nutraceuticals in there, and fruit extracts and vegetable extracts. So that's why I use that one. It's more of a whole food. Okay, so yes, it's going to be low in protein. It doesn't follow the rule that I just mentioned, but you're getting other great things with it. Okay, but generally speaking, if you're looking for just a protein source, you want to increase your protein in your diet, you want something that is very pure. Okay, there's a glare on this. I guess you can't see that. Okay, something that's very, very pure. All right, so anything that's 80% or higher in purity for protein. Okay, so again, take the total serving size, take the amount of protein per serving. So in this case, there's 30 grams, and take the total serving size and divide the 2, and you should get at least 80%, okay? So 30 divided by 35 gives almost 86%, okay? If you don't understand what I'm saying, come talk to me. All right, message of the day. You want to know what makes a difference between a master and a beginner, Or do you want to know what the difference is between a master and a beginner? That's really what I meant to say. Do you want to know? A master has failed more times than a beginner has even tried. A master has failed more times than a beginner has even tried. So we got to keep trying. That is the essence of how you will do better and get better and achieve great things, is by, being persistent, right? Persist, persist, persist. Don't give up, right? Just think about that. Anybody who has any great success in anything has failed God knows how many times, okay? It takes time. Everything takes time. A few weeks or even 10 weeks is not a long time, okay? A year is even not a long time. A few years is not even that long, all right? 20 years, not bad, okay? All right, so just keep that in mind, all right? Put that in your back pocket, and just, pull that one out when you feel like you want to give up, because, you haven't even really tried yet, okay? And that's not meant to be demeaning to you. I'm just simply saying, right? It's still in the beginning. Keep going. You guys are doing really, really, really good. Come out to the classes, you guys. Come out to the classes. You have a lot to learn, okay? There's always more you can learn, even if you think you know most of what you need to know, or maybe all. There's more, okay? There's more we can dig out in these workouts, all right? All right, you guys, submit, commit, do everything you got to do. I'm going to tell you again, 3 resistance workouts per week, 3 cardiovascular workouts per week, as outlined. Your numbers are coming tonight, all right? And we'll talk to y'all soon. See you guys.